Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my presentation. I am Silvia Handayani from Magister Management University of Indonesia. I would like to present our study entitled Improvement of Recruitment Process, Development of Performance Appraisal System, and Improvement of Arrival and Booking System at PT Swara Studio Mimpi, and Business Coaching at PT Swara Studio Mimpi. The study is conducted by me and under the supervision of my lecturer, Mr. Hasnul Suhaimi MBA. Let's begin the presentation. This presentation will be divided into 5 sections. There are introduction, literature review, research method, result, and conclusion. First is introduction. Indonesia became one of the countries that prevented the spread of the COVID-19 virus in early 2020, with the first case occurring in DKI Jakarta. DKI Jakarta provincial government has implemented policies to prepare for the virus widespread. Pemberlakuan pembatasan kegiatan masyarakat is one of the policies. Many of the consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic, such as business closure, decreased income, change in the work system, and termination of employment, must be decided by business people, even though some businesses have actually increased. The rise in social media users is also being used by business owners to promote their products and services in order to meet sales targets. Marketing strategies utilizing social media have a positive impact on the advertising service industry, with PT Swara Studio Mimpi being one of them. Undang-Undang Number 20 of 2008 state that MSMEs are business activities that contribute to economic growth and increase people income. Based on the findings of observation and interview with MSMEs, 5 gaps were identified. First is unstructured recruitment process. Second is no performance appraisal system. Third is unsystematic client arrival and a cooking system. And the fourth is not utilizing social media marketing optimally. And the last one is has not taken steps to collaborate with external parties. Based on the result of this data, there are 3 improvement plans that will be improved. First is employee recruitment, second is employee performance appraisal, and the last one is arrival and cooking system, because it has an accumulation impact of 80.63%. Promotional activities and collaboration with external parties have not been carried out on this business coaching because it takes a long time and MSMEs owners also cannot fulfill these 2 things in near future. Next, we will go to literature review. First is employee recruitment. Employee recruitment is a stage of activities to obtain potential new employees to fill divisional vacancies that are currently needed in a company. Second is performance. Performance is the product of practice that contributes to an organization economy while also achieving operational goals and ensuring customer satisfaction. And the third is performance appraisal. Behaviorally actuating scale is an appraisal method that combines an approach to work behavior with personal traits. And the last one is arrival and cooking system. The cooking process involves customer arriving at cooking system, waiting in the quickie until the waiter selects the customer based on service discipline, and finally leaving the quickie system after the service is completed. Next is research method. Business coaching, it uses qualitative method case study in doing research. The data collected consists of 2 types of data. First is primary data. Primary data is used to analyze problems in MSMEs which are carried out by direct interview with the owners of MSMEs and direct observation at PT Swara Studio Mimpi. And the secondary data is taken through problem-solving methods using literature study related to the problem faced by MSMEs, which is used to analyze existing problem. There are 3 steps that need to be done in analyzing qualitative data. First is data reduction. The data is chosen in the phase by deciding the data will be reduced in order to reinforce or summarize the data from the study findings. Data from interview with MSMEs owners and other sources will be chosen. And the second is data display. The data is provided by analyzing it with tools like graph, matrix, and diagrams. These views are intended to assist in the visualization of data patterns as well as data relationship. The visual representation of the data selection forms finding buyer persona analysis, business model canvas, persona analysis, marketing mix analysis, portfolio forces, SWOT and TOWS analysis. And the last one is data drawing and verification. We use the data gathers as a foundation of drawing conclusion and solving issues from the MSMEs under investigation. Conclusions are drawn through a discussion and interpretation of the data provided through gap analysis and Pareto analysis, which is then used as knowledge for business coaching through the development of business model proposal. Next is result. There are consists of business coaching implementation. First is employee recruitment, second is performance appraisal, and the third is arrival and quicking system. First is employee recruitment process. The designation of admin finance employees necessitates MSMEs findings new employees in order for MSMEs to function properly. MSMEs owner typically look through MSMEs owner relation or old employee relation when looking for new employees prior to doing business coaching. Because recruitment information is still limited to the general public, there are not many new recruits. Aside from having little recruitment information, the current recruitment process does not follow the stage of a structured recruitment process. The recruitment process is an important stage in obtaining prospective employees who are suitable for MSMEs. So, as a result, MSMEs should conduct a structured employee recruitment process. There are 6 steps. First is examining the recruitment of new employees. Second is planning the recruitment process. Third is posting job advertisement. Fourth is interview and the processing of the job application. And the 5th is choosing suitable candidates. And the last one is making job offers and hiring new workers. So, the accomplishment in the improvement of the employee recruitment process receive an average result of 93.75%. The second one is performance appraisal system. The performance appraisal model that had been implemented in MSMEs with the MSMEs owner during the early stage of developing an employee performance appraisal system. MSMEs owners said that each employee performance was evaluated by their superior based on the outcomes of the portfolio they worked on as well as client feedback. There is no formal performance appraisal system in place, such as an employee performance appraisal sheet. So there are 5 steps. First is identifying job description and key performance indicators. Second is choosing performance appraisal system methods. Third is designing a performance appraisal system. And the 4th is evaluating an employee performance appraisal system. And the last one is socialization of a performance appraisal system. So, the accomplishment in a development of performance appraisal system, an average result of 95% on average. The last one is arrival and quicking system. A service company must prioritize customer satisfaction because the company's success is heavily reliant on this customer evaluation of the service provided by the client. The source of the client arrival then comes from a limited population source or finite source because MSMEs use rules to limit the number of clients who come. So, in order to provide the best service, MSMEs can provide quick service so that clients don't have to wait too long, because low service can lead to quick quits. Prior to business coaching, there was a gap in MSMEs due to a lack of meeting rooms and parking lots, which forced clients to wait to meet with MSMEs. So there are 4 steps. First is analyzing of the current arrival and quicking system. Second is scheduling arrival and quicking system. Third is provide confirmation to the client. And the last one is remind the client of the deadline. So, as a result of this business coaching process, the arrival and quicking system was improved by improving the quality of service at PT Swara to the Mimpi clients. During the business coaching process, a new administrative employee was hired via external recruitments. Improving the arrival and quicking system can accomplish by involving the admin role in scheduling the arrival and queuing system using the purpose of scheduling system. So the accomplishment in the improvement of the arrival and queuing system received an average result of 92.5%. Last section is conclusion. Overall, there are 3 accomplishments have a combined score of 93.75%. With this accomplishment, it is hoped that MSMEs will be able to implement this implementation in the future and make updates based on the MSMEs needs. This business coaching research is not without limitation. This business coaching focuses on human resource, marketing, and operation. However, the financial aspect cannot be discussed at this time. Second is some of the limitations in the business coaching are that there are no prospective candidates who apply as finance employees in the recruitment process. So the finance division is currently carried out by freelance employees, and due to the time constraint, the coach has not been able to assist client in finding the employee to fill the finance division. And the third is the annual performance appraisal system cannot then be implemented because the implementation process of the performance appraisal system has not reached 1 year, limiting the time available to assess annual performance. And the last one is arrival and queuing system still needs to be innovated in the future in order to meet the needs of the MSMEs. And this slide is all about reference that used in this research and the presentation. This is my end of my presentation. Thank you for your time and attention.